Ever get old?
No, no. Waited my whole life to be this good, so no, it's never gets old.
Where does this day kind of rate for you on the calendar as your either best or least favorite days of the year?
That's a 50-50 question. One side of me is excited, obviously to get to training camp and get going. Sooner we get going, sooner we get to the season. Another side of me is a little sad that we're shutting the book on last season, opening the book for this season. So we've enjoyed our off season a little bit. It's hard not to.
We talk to you usually every year a little bit about what changes, but one thing I'm kind of curious about is just the technology, and especially with the data that's now tracked and everything. Yeah. What is kind of some of the stuff that you've got to take with you and that you just didn't have to worry about maybe 5 years ago?
Well, you're 100% right. Football's in a wonderful place right now from a health and safety standpoint. We're doing a lot of scanning. We scan every pair of shoes that every player wears through every practice, every walkthrough. All that data goes back to a place that the NFL has, and also helmet, shoulder pads, braces, and so all those things are creating a good database that's helping the NFL be as safe as possible.
Tim, this is our first time here looking at you talking about this. What are some of the factors and the stuff that you're moving in and out, pieces of equipment, things like that?
Yeah, we live by a mantra that not having something is not an option. So we take way more things than what we need. We hope that we have everything. So we take gum, toiletries, everything that you need other than driving up there. We have everything else for you. Underwear, socks, clothes you wear on the field, helmet, shoulder pads, all the sleds. Really everything that you need. You take your pillow up there, there'll be one there for you, but even that, we take everything.
Timing wise, when you started this process, how long did it take to pack everything and get it to St. Joe today or these next few
Well,
days?
if you go back to Liberty back when we were at William Jewell in 1983 was my first year. I think we had 2 53-foot trucks. Now we take 11. So, but back then we didn't have cell phones or computers. We take a whole truck full of IT stuff. So all of the program's growing. We had 1989 we had 11 coaches, including the head coach, and I think this year we have 24-ish. So with all of those comes another set of everything: a rain suit, shoes, underwear, socks. So with all of that, take my group. There's only 2 of us. There's 7 of us, and we bring 10 kids. So yeah, it's the whole program's gotten extremely big.
Are there pros and cons to being as close to camp as you are? Like, we can run back and pick it up if we have to.
It's almost harder to be this close because when we used to go to Wisconsin, you knew you couldn't come back, so you literally took everything. This, we fudge it on a few things. We might have to run back at some point after practice and grab some things, but it's good from a standpoint that we don't take as much as we did back then. But we love going to St. Joe. It's a wonderful facility, and they treat us like kings up there. And so if you're going to go away somewhere, let's go to St. Joe.
Of all your years of doing this, what's the one lesson you really that stuck with you, the one thing you really learned?
Well, I think that mantra, what I said, not having something is not an option. And, we kind of take that all throughout the year. We take a lot of pride in the one-off things that a coach might have gotten 3 years ago, and all of a sudden he remembered and we still have it. We take a lot of pride in that, in not having to say no. Not that we don't. We just do everything we can not to.
Is there one random thing that you've been up there and said, I'm so glad that we brought this with us?
I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but it certainly has happened, and it's happened the other way. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you we don't ever make mistakes, because we do. We're a little bit like the group that you take everything, you shove it in the closet, and the living room looks nice and clean. Just don't open that closet door. That's a little bit of the equipment room. We try to, on the outside, look like we really have it all together, but behind the scenes, we're scrambling to make it happen.
You guys are writing quite the legacy here. Are there any items that you've been bringing, maybe since you've been going to St. Joe, that would be tradition, would be lucky?
Yeah, I take a 3-hole punch that I took back in the early 80s, and I have no idea why I still take it. We have holes, the paper with holes in it, but it still goes in that same box, and I've just kind of done it for years. I know that's a weird item, but I just have always taken it.
Hey, we all use the 3-8 binder.
Yeah.
How tough is that preseason game when, you know, now that you're away from home, but then you've got to travel for the road and get out of town?
It's the hardest one of the year for us, honestly. It's just one of those things that it makes you pay attention a little more, and cross your T's and dot your I's, and, you know, not making a mistake. But then on the flip side of that, we got 4 straight weeks at home, which I don't believe we've ever had in our history here. I don't know, Brad would know before I would, but I'm looking forward to those 4 straight weeks at home.